It's me, Juel, for Monday's admissions from the heart. Hopefully, this will be my last update about the surgery because I don't have a clue why I would have to talk anymore about this after this week. It's 3 weeks since I had the big cuts, 5 incisions, 3 weeks ago. And I had my follow up appointment on last Wednesday. And I remember telling you last week that I cheated on my diet and started the soft diet 4 days early. So by the time I had the follow up, I had been on a soft diet for a week. So when the doctor heard that, I said, well, we're going to start a regular diet. He said, you can start it today. So that prayer that I had told you about last week, wanting to be on a regular diet by July 30th, happened. So I've been on a regular diet since then and have been enjoying eating since then. You know, it's amazing how you take food for granted, at least how I took food for granted, because food is everywhere for me, it's accessible to me, I don't have to worry about anything. But the minute I was told I couldn't eat something, whoa, then I started craving for certain things that I couldn't have. And I was like, ooh, okay, good. Now I don't have to do that anymore. So it's been great to have my movie popcorn, having pizza again, and a few other things. Because there wasn't that much that I was restricted on, especially once I got on a soft diet. But for me to accelerate it 4 days in order to have those, to participate in those 4 activities that I would have starved on was good. So the only restriction I have dietary wise, for as far as the doctor is concerned, is not to have any steak for a month, because steak consumes slow, you chew forever, and the stomach just takes a little minute to digest that. Hey, I'm good with that because I don't eat steak like that anyway. So if I have a steak every, I don't know, a couple times a year, that's amazing. So it's not even something that I eat that often, so I don't have to deal with that, missing out on steak. So I'm not going to miss on that. So the only other restriction is to not do any sit-ups for a month. And it's like, I wasn't doing that before. So I'm not doing it right now. In fact, I'm trying to be real gentle at any core activity right now. I've been doing core stuff, but on a slower method because that's why I'm moving and that helps your core. But I don't need to be doing any sit-ups or anything that's real direct on working my core area right now. I'm good just as it is. I'm just glad that when the total because there was swelling afterwards. I was losing weight, but then I still had this poosh. I was like, it didn't look like I lost weight. I still got this little stomach going on, like it's a couple of months pregnant, but it's going down. So it's now it's got to match the weight that I have lost because of the 2 weeks and a half of hardly eating a lot of different kind of foods that I'm used to eating. So now I really appreciate foods more so than before. But I'm also finding out that I can't eat as much as I used to either because I just can't. I'm just finding that I don't have the need to wolf as much food down and cause my stomach to hurt. I just don't need so much food now. So I'm good. I'm just enjoying every little bite that I'm having. So now I'm at a point where the next follow up would just be not even a follow up necessarily with the surgeon. It's just that every year for the next 5 years, they'll just do a CT scan to make sure no other tumor or any kind of growth happens. So for the next 5 years, annual CT scan, if that's all good, we'll just keep going until we don't have to anymore. So that's the only prayer right now, is to make sure that all the rest of my CT scans for the next 5 years are all good. Nothing crazy is going on. Nothing that wants to attach itself to my body, in my body, on top of my body, anywhere on my body. So the incisions are barely hurting now. So they're itching more than hurting now. So I can still got the little cough going on. So when I cough, now I don't even feel any pain when I cough. It's just a cough. And the cough is lessening. And that's all because of the Nicala. So I still have that chronic ongoing lung situation with the Nicala. So I have my fourth one next Monday. I think it's the fourth one. Yeah, the fourth one is next Monday. I already told you that eosinophil numbers are down. So now it's still working on really getting the lungs totally together and the sinuses totally together and the cough gone. So it's lessening, it's improving. So that's just an ongoing thing. And so I'll have a follow up with the pulmonologist in September sometime. So we'll see what he wants to do about that. And sure, I probably won't need to talk about that because that's another quickie thing. It's just an ongoing improvement. It's just getting better every day that I'm going on here. So no restrictions. I'm all good. Back in the world, driving around, doing whatever I'm doing. Going to places where God is telling me to go. I mean, he sent me on a mission down to Summit County today on a project that we're working on that I don't want to talk about right now yet. So you'll hear about that eventually. The project he has had me working on for most of this year. So I'm like, okay, send me down there to get some information. And then while I was down there, it gave me the bonus of getting to hang out with a friend and her son that live in Akron. I just love impromptu lunch days, impromptu visits. Those are just the best where you don't even put on the schedule. So God totally wiped out my schedule. What I was planning on doing today, other than getting an allergy shot, that stayed on the schedule. But the other people I was supposed to meet, I'm meeting them tomorrow. So like, okay, but Monday opened up and he said, I want you to go to Summit County and work on this project. So here we go. I'm just doing his normal life to the full while my stitches continue to heal. So next Monday, odds are I won't be talking nothing about the surgery because there'll probably be nothing to talk about unless something unusual pops up. So it'll be back to what we normally do on Mondays admissions of the heart. I'll just be talking about something else. I don't know what that is because 9 times out of 10 I have no clue what God wants me to talk about on this media. Just like in saying that, I don't have a clue what he wants me to write on my devotionals because unless I'm in the middle of something, it's just whatever it pops up and he tells me to do. So this time we're going to look at Philippians 4:1. And it's just a reminder to rejoice in the Lord always. And I will say it again, rejoice. No matter what you're going through, no matter how grave the situation is, find a way to rejoice. Yeah, you're going to be emotionally unhappy, depressed, sad, all that kind of stuff. But with the Lord, you can always find a way to rejoice. He will help you to rejoice in spite of the drama that's going on in your life. Just like he just did for the stomach tumor. So glad it's all done after two postponements. I'm glad the surgery happened now in the summer because then I'm able to get out and enjoy the weather. Because this had happened in March like it had planned, or in April. And it might have been a little cabin fever-ish because I'd been trapped in a house, cold and whatnot. So, everything's cool. I'm on a regular diet. Just continue to pray for continual healing and continual progress in my respiratory issues. Other than that, I'll see you guys next week for another Monday's Admissions from the Heart and whatever God wants me to talk about then. See you later. Have a great week.